Good evening. My name is Michael Cohen, Music Therapy Education Lead at Trustbridge, and I'm excited to tell you all about an exciting internship opportunity at Trustbridge Health in South Florida. We're located in West Palm Beach and Broward counties, which is also Fort Lauderdale. Trustbridge is formerly known as Hospice of Palm Beach County, Hospice by the Sea, and Hospice of Broward County. A few years ago, they came together to form Trustbridge, and they've served over 200,000 patients and families in South Florida since the 1980s. Our organization is about 1,300 employees, and we serve an average census of about 1,700 patients and their families a day. And our vision statement is "Your Life, Our Passion." So our opportunities for our interns, we have 6 interns per year. Currently, we accept 2 interns per start date, which are in January, June, and September. The deadline for the upcoming September start date in September 2021, the deadline is April 16th, 2021 for the application and required materials. Our internship is a 28-week, 1,040-hour internship, and that consists of 26 weeks of full-time work with 10 days off. Our internship is sponsored by the Addison Hines Charitable Trust, and interns are students who came from an AMTA-approved university who are seeking an internship. For our experiences, our interns will serve patients facing terminal illnesses and their families in a variety of settings, which include our care centers, which are like hospital settings for acute patient needs or end of life. Also, patients residing in assisted living facilities, skilled nursing facilities, and their homes. Experiences in the internship will include observation, co-leading, independently managing a caseload and leading visits, as well as receiving supervision throughout the internship from their field supervisor and myself, the internship director, and also other music therapists in the organization. Our interns will have opportunities to create specialized legacy projects, including heartbeat recordings and special songs and gifts for patients and families during their hospice journey, presenting music therapy presentations in the community and to team members, and we try to utilize an individualized approach for our music therapy interns. So, for example, if our interns wanted to learn more about bereavement or children's bereavement, we might pair them with our children's bereavement counselor or have them work with some bereavement sessions to further their knowledge of that area. Opportunities include teamwork in the organization and for the internship. Our music therapy department at Trustbridge is one of the largest of its kind in the country. We currently have 7 full-time music therapists, including myself, out in the field, and we have 3 music therapists in other positions. So music therapy is well known by the organization, well respected. Our music therapists in other positions, they'll include our manager of music therapy and bereavement. We have a bereavement counselor who is a music therapist, and also our director of knowledge and education who oversees education in the whole organization is a nurse and a board certified music therapist. So it's a great place to be because music therapist is well known. There's always opportunities to educate and explain music therapy, but it's well known and well received in the organization. Our music therapists get the opportunity to really build that teamwork and collaboration with our interdisciplinary groups. So our music therapy interns will have the opportunity to work closely on one team and work with the interdisciplinary group, which includes the physician, nurses, social workers, chaplain, aides, bereavement counselor, and or other music therapists. Resources that we provide our music therapy interns. We do provide a $6,000 stipend, which is paid out in monthly installments of $1,000 plus a mileage reimbursement. We also offer our interns access to our instrument and resource inventory. So this includes a large selection of guitars and chairs and wheelie carts, sanitation supplies, and proper personal protective equipment that they can continue to get from our purchasing department for safety during COVID-19 and other precautions that have to be taken. Also just other instruments with drums, sheet music, lap harps, a plethora of other instruments, ukuleles, cue cords, etc., keyboards. Something that's unique to our hospice is we have a simulation lab, one of the only hospices with its own in-house simulation lab, and these are 2 rooms that are attached to a classroom, and the rooms imitate a patient room, so they have robot simulators and they have a attached sound booth. So we've actually had other disciplines go in there to practice wound care. We've had our music therapists go in there to practice interventions or counseling skills, and we like to use that simulation lab as a safe learning environment for our interns as well. We do offer online courses on understanding hospice, hospice concept, grief, and bereavement. And we do have several opportunities to come together as a music therapy team and as a team in the organization. So our music therapy interns will take place in they'll have opportunities to sit in with our weekly music workshops, which is learning, advancing their musical skills. Our weekly music therapy huddles, which is an opportunity to get updates from the team. Also our monthly music therapy clinical meeting, which is sort of a music therapy roundtable to discuss clinical ideas, interventions, any challenges that we may face in the field, and that can help us better serve our patients and families. We'll also participate in the monthly music therapy staff meetings, which is to get updates in the organization for our music therapy department. And finally, our music therapy department puts on quarterly continuing education presentations too for our music therapists. But our music therapy interns can take part in those to learn and develop their skills as well. For more information, our potential students could visit trustbridge.com. Sorry, my phone went off in the middle of that. Trustbridge.com, and look at the internship page and find out more about our music therapy internship. Or you can also contact me at mcohen, Cohen, at trustbridge.com, or call me at 561-273-2179. Thank you. I'm wishing you all a great new year, and my phone is going off again, so I'm going to let y'all go, and I hope y'all have a great weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Supervising music therapist at the Visiting Nurse Association of Texas Hospice. The VNA has been in business as a healthcare agency since 1934, added hospice in 1978, and music therapy was added in 2015. At VNA, we strive to help people age with dignity and independence in their home, and we are so proud that we are able to offer music therapists and music therapy interns as part of the core care team.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Marshall, and I am one of the music therapists here at the Visiting Nurses Association. Today, I have the pleasure to tell you about my experience, because not only am I a current clinician here, but I'm also a past intern, and I had a wonderful experience in my internship. The reason why I chose VNA to apply to was just the endless possibilities of creativity and exploration. Not only do you get a chance to work one-on-one with individuals, but you also do group work, and you get to work with the interdisciplinary team.
Hello, my name is Anne, and I am interning at VNA under supervision of Karen. I am currently about 3 months into internship, about halfway, and so far my experience has been great and diverse.
We are looking for applicants who have a lot of creative ideas and who are not afraid to speak up to offer those ideas, as well as to take some creative feedback from our team. We are constantly learning from each other, and it doesn't matter the level of experience we have. Everyone in the music therapy department can bring something to the table of value. We will be assessing music skills at your interview. It is so important that you have those skills as second nature by now. so that during your internship you can focus on the clinical aspects of the work and be ready for the workforce when you finish.
First and foremost, I get the full experience with patients. From making initial phone calls to patients' caregivers after we receive referrals, to making visits and assessing patients, setting appropriate goals and interventions, leading and co-leading sessions, to terminations, which I will actually be doing towards the end of my internship.
Fly away to that home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away.
I'm also learning how to work with patients' family members, how to communicate with them, and how to involve them in sessions, and also how to set boundaries.
I really like the way that the program was built because it felt individualized. And now, as a music therapist and a clinician, I still approve and see it working with interns now. Not all interns are the same, so that means we all have our own strengths, we all have our own weaknesses, and being able to assist someone else with that or being assisted on exploring those places of growth really felt awesome to do.
I think anything that you do that's a little bit upbeat is going to capture her attention. She just falls right into it.
Goodbye, Joe. We gotta go. Me, oh my, oh.
Besides the welcoming of then the staff and now my current colleagues, I also really liked that the internship really played off my strengths while working on places of growth. There was never a time that I felt unsupported, whether it was from a social worker or my supervisor. And there was definitely opportunities to show my creativity, embrace it, and try new interventions. We ended together, Miss Mary.
Sure did.
So I also felt like I was part of the team. I never felt like I was being looked down on, and it was great. So great that I'm still here.
I know that hospice work is not for everyone. It's important to have your own boundaries and to have self-care in place. But what I have found is that it's incredibly rewarding work. At the end of the day, I go home and I know that I have made a difference in someone's life. I've made a difference not only in their life, but oftentimes their families' lives, and it's something that will matter to them for years to come.
By the end of the internship, I felt like I could put my best foot forward in this big world. I had built my resources, I had networked with other music therapists, I had even learned how to propose a music therapy program for other companies. I just felt really prepared that if I wanted to apply for a job or build a program, that I had the right tools on my side.
I definitely feel myself growing in confidence as I'm developing and building more and more musical skills and therapeutic skills during this internship.
Congratulations for getting to this point in your education. I wish you all the best as you seek internship, and thank you for considering the Visiting Nurse Association of Texas Hospice. We do hope to hear from you.